Hello YouTube, this is James here. Well, sadly I'm going to be definitely going to be saying goodbye to my 36-gallon tank for now. Not physically going to get rid of the tank. I'm just going to downsize, and I'm going to take the livestock from here and move out to my 54-gallon tank. There's a couple reasons I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to mainly the reason I'm doing this is I really enjoy the Flame Angel. As you can see here, the fish is a beautiful fish, swims around a lot of action in the tank. And I also enjoy the Clown. I did have two Clown, but unfortunately today coming home from work I discovered one pass away, so I'm down to just one Clown. So they're doing great in this tank, it's by what I can tell. But my thing is, this tank is in the bedroom, so when I have company over, my company's not seeing the fish. And like I said, the Flame Angel, the Clowns, they're nice fish. I also spend about 90% of the time when I'm home in the living room where my 54-gallon tank is. So this will allow me to enjoy more time watching the Flame Angel and the Clown. Also, the 54-gallon tank, I want to try to make a reef tank, so I can move my coral from here. Again, I only have one coral, the Zoo Amphib, out of this tank and put in the 54-gallon. I'm gonna have to keep a close eye on the Flame Angel, because I did read that they're not reef safe. But I talked to a friend of mine who works for an aquarium, and he said you can get away with them. In fact, the aquarium he works at has one in a reef tank and it's doing well, not attacking the corals or anything. So now my thing is what to do with the 36-gallon. Like I said, I'm not physically going to get rid of it. I'm debating on making a tropical tank with maybe even doing some live plants in it, or making a quarantine tank. I had the feeling I should really have a quarantine tank. I never had a quarantine tank before, and I just read that they're really beneficial, especially the more expensive fish I've been getting, like the Tangs and the Flame Angel and Clowns and the Fox Face. Just be able to put them in here, make sure they're healthy before I put them in the display tank, as people call them. I'm really calling my 54 my display tank. So I will be keeping this tank as is, probably with some water in it, heat. So I'm going to probably make a quarantine. And it's also pretty dirty now. I have been offsetting the light, and which is weird because since then I've been seeing a more outbreak of algae, the brown algae, especially in the back glass, that the light's been off for about maybe an hour and a half at night. So I'm not sure why. When I was going from 24 hours light to 22 and a half hours that the algae's blooming. You think it would be the other way around. It might just be a coincidence. Also, when I took out when I did the water change in this tank last week, I got the siphon this time. I used the thing and got in that bed, and underneath that crushed coral there is very filthy. I didn't realize how filthy it was onto, like I said, I was siphoning out, and it was just like cloud after cloud after cloud coming out. And as I've been testing my waters and stuff, my 54-gallon, the phosphate is low. It's 0.25 on the API test scale, where this tank is ranging from 1 to 0.50 to, at one time was down to 0.25 and jumped back up to 1. That 0.25 might just have been a fluke, an error on my part or what, but so I think the fish will be healthier in the 54-gallon, more room to swim around and stuff. So what I'm going to do is pull the livestock out of here. Probably keep the rock and coral for now, but pull the snail, the hermit crabs, the fish out, the shrimp, and put them in my 54 gallon. I'm going to do this by the way of a bucket and fill it up with most of the water from this tank, and then I'm going to do a little drip from my 54 gallon into here, oxygenate them. Even though I know the water quality is basically the same, I still think, as Erica Miller says, is probably a good thing to do. It doesn't hurt, and then transfer them in. So that's my update. I'll show you guys once they're in the 54 gallon. Thank you. Alright, now everyone's in the new tank. Put the coral right there. It's all closed up right now. The clown and the flame angel seem to be enjoying the new space. More room for them to swim around. And everyone else seems to be hiding right now. I'll keep monitoring these guys, make sure everyone's playing nice with each other. Now, another benefit of having everything in this tank is the light on here is a better light than my other 36 gallon. So this Zoanthic is popping and it's very colorful. It's very hard to tell in this video through the camera, but I'm getting greens, I'm getting reds, and it's really popping and glowing under this blue light. I haven't seen this thing since I got it looking like this, and this has only been in the tank for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. So I definitely think this was a good move.